All right, looks like we are live. Live. All right. Let me. Okay. Probably wait for some people to come in here in the live chat. Oh, it's right there. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody doing today good today on this Sunday. This Sunday is very nice out here in Georgia. I just got back from a record show. I'm a little tired, man. I've been looking at records all day. I don't know if you guys ever looked at records all day, and as you get done, man, your eyes are killing you, and that's what's happening to me. So I just came back from a record show. It was about a little bit over an hour drive from where I live to get there. It's not too far actually from the Atlanta Braves stadium. Very nice day today too. It started out very. Ken, how you doing, Ken? You're always the first. You always seem to be one of the first ones in here, if not the first one, between you and some other people. But yeah. So it's been a very nice day. It was a very nice day for a record show. Curtis, how you doing, sir? Um, it started out really rainy. When on the way there, I'm like, dang, this is a crappy, day for a record show, but it was good. Who else is David from England? How are you, sir? Mystery Train. I see people on Twitter already have the new Elvis Funko Pop. How's that possible? It doesn't come out until what, June, I think? Unless other countries, maybe. I don't know. But I'm gonna step out of the room for a second. Oh my gosh, there's already 8 people in here. Wow. I was gonna step out of the room because I didn't think there'd be that many people in here real quick. It's just that I'm cooking something and I just want to make. It's okay. I just need to take it out in a minute. Besides, I gotta get some water because my throat's killing me. But yeah, went to a record show. I'm gonna show some of that stuff that I bought today. Most of it's. I really am only keeping one thing for myself, maybe two things. Um, the rest of it I'm just reselling because I sell on eBay. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so I woke up very early this morning. I probably woke up early because I was excited about the record show. And have I seen a new Elvis Funko Pops coming? Yes, I did a community post on that. Um, I was very excited to go to the record show, so I woke up early anyways. Took a shower, ate something quick, got on the road. Got there a little bit after 8. Um, Talked to a lot of people there because I've been going to this record show for about 6 or 7 years, I think, something like that. And like I said, it was rainy on the way there. Turned out to be nice. Um, and I gotta say, this record show was one of the better ones of the past few years because I gotta imagine. I mean, imagine being a record dealer. It's probably very hard to find good stuff to sell right now because the craze is so high. Because it seems like the last few times I went, the stuff they still stuff you can get at Walmart and Target. They had Target exclusive and Walmart exclusive. It was sad, man. But I gotta say, this show was well. It was good for me. Maybe someone else will say otherwise. I saw a lot of Elvis stuff there. They had a lot of good Elvis stuff, but stuff I already had. They had a few Elvis things I could have got, but I passed on. Not really a necessity. I got one Elvis thing. It's actually sealed, and I'll show you all that in a minute. But but yeah, I was there. So I got there at 8. Left there around a little bit after 12. And after that, I went to a CD. It was originally a CD store, but now they sell vinyl too. They've been doing it for a while, called CD Warehouse. Went there, and then I went to a store called Second and Charles. Maybe you guys have one in your area if anyone's on here watching. Went to one of those. Didn't really find anything in there. Oh, and I found one album in CD Warehouse. So pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you guys that stuff in a minute. Let me just go in the kitchen real quick and give me like 5 minutes, all right? 5 minutes or less. I'm gonna go in the kitchen. Food's done anyways, actually. So give me a second. I'll be right back, and then we'll get into it. I'll answer some questions and I'll show you my stuff. All right, I'm back. I apologize for that. I was gone longer than I wanted to. Oh, there he is. Here's Johnny. I heard them all. Actually, one more thing. I'm just gonna switch out my hat. I don't feel like wearing this right now. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna wear this hat. I just like switching my hat out because, and plus not only that, the Yankees have been playing like crap. The Braves are doing good this year though. Let me see if I missed anything. Wayne's TCB vinyl and more. How you doing, Wayne? Marcus, how are you? All right, I only missed a few. Okay, cool. And I also saw a Prince album there that I really wanted to get, but he wanted way too. He wanted more than even what it was worth. Any other new Elvis in other than Record Store Day? I do actually have something I'm going to show in a minute. I got at the record show. I did get this. I did get the new MoFi from Elvis in Memphis. I didn't order not one, not two, but 3 copies. I only got one of them right now, and the other 2 I got delivered somewhere else. I got them delivered to my mother's house. But yeah, so I did get it, but I'm not gonna do an unboxing for it yet until I get the other 2, so I can decide which one I'm gonna open. But I did get it, and it's right here. Pretty, it's really awesome, man. It's beautiful, beautiful release. I got number 1110 on this one. I already seen a lot of unboxings. I already know about MoFi. They're amazing. You really can't complain. They just MoFi does good stuff in general. They're the top notch stuff to get. Top notch everything. Between that and Analog Productions, really. But yeah. Excuse me, I'm gonna be eating as I'm doing this. All right. It's okay. It's like a vegetarian burger. I changed my diet a lot. This is my girlfriend. She does all gluten free because she has stomach issues. So I've been doing it with her, and I gotta say, man, I feel a lot better. And I started working out every other day, and I really changed my diet. So I think everything's gluten free in this sandwich except for the cheese. But yeah, good stuff. I recently got to Elvis's Back Analog. Yeah, I have that too. I have it over there. That's good stuff too. Now, one thing I thought that was cool about the MoFi from Elvis in Memphis that they did, which they really don't do with any other releases. Excuse me. um, they put a bonus track on there of Suspicious Minds, which I saw that forever ago when I pre-ordered it, that it was going to be a bonus track. I'm like, and even my friend who he collects all those from number 1 to this one, because there's a whole bunch of different ones in the series from different artists. One of the recent ones was Michael Jackson's Thriller. But anyways, he's like, that's odd that they put a bonus track, because they never did anything like that in any of the releases. So, and it's cool. It came with the original. It has a copy of the bonus photo in it. You know, like the original. They always replicate the originals. But yeah. I also have the original Mob Fidelity Sound Lab from the early 80s from Elvis in Memphis. I got a beautiful copy of that. It's really near mint. Mine is like, excuse me, one little thing from it. But that sounds amazing too. And seeing how technology is and everything now, I can't imagine how that new MoFi sounds. Probably sounds amazing. Can't wait to bust it open and listen to it. Wow. So yeah. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, please ask. Or if you guys want to see something, please ask, and I'll show you. Or ask me if I have something or whatever. And I always bring a whole bunch of cash with me when I go to this record show. Just you never know what you're gonna find. And I most of the time though when I go now, I don't buy a lot of stuff because where I'm at in collecting, I have I'm not gonna say I have everything, but I have a majority of stuff. Say it's like Elvis. It's hard to find something Elvis that I don't have. So because I'm not gonna say I've seen it all, because I haven't seen it all, but I do have a good amount. What is the new things you have in your collection? Oh, well, that's my daughter. Wow, my daughter's in here. That's funny. Hi, babe. You're funny. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were my daughter. Daughter's sneaking up on me in my live. How you doing, babe? I'll call you later. But yeah, I have a few new things in my collection. Since my daughter's asked, I bought. I've been. I always say I never would, but I'm collecting the FTD's vinyls of Elvis, and I've been acquiring them little by little. I recently got the Roustabout one. I ordered from the Shop Elvis store. I ordered Kid Galahad, and it happened at the World's Fair. What else did I get? Of course, I have the new EP from EP Boulevard, and I have Raised on Rock. Those are the ones I have right now, and so little by little, I'm gonna work on getting them. I don't plan on getting them all, because some of them are just unaffordable. But with me, you never freaking know. I always go against my own word. Who knows? But I don't want to spend $500 or $1,000 on an LP. Like what the hell? But, I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be a relatively short live. I always say that, but it really will be because I have to start. When I buy new stuff, I like to list them too. But this is pretty good. Not bad, not bad. But yeah. We need FTD to repress the vinyls. Yeah, I wish they would, but I don't think they will. I mean, that was a rumor a while back. Oh, they're going to be repressing the vinyls. I don't think they will. I think they should too. I'm not saying do a whole bunch at once, but just print them little by little. You know, I mean, the FTD can continue making money if they do it. Because the demand is there a little bit, but on the same token, a lot of people don't want to spend $60 on an LP or on two LPs. So I find that a lot of people don't understand that you gotta pay. You're gonna pay for quality, and it's definitely quality. Exactly, Curse. They'll make more money if they do, but in the same token, how many people really do? I mean, it does seem like a lot of people buy FTDs, but how many people really do? Like, you know, seriously. So, I think they're looking at it on a mass scale. That's what it is. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I got from the record show today. Excuse me. Man, my nose is bothering me. I think it's from the allergies outside, and usually don't bother me. Do they lose their rights to be able to re-release them? That could be the case too, Ken. Sometimes it is a rights issue. Sometimes, just like with Speaker's Corner, Analog Productions, they get the rights. They have to pay for the rights for the masters to use them. So that could even be the issue. We need an FTD Candom label. Oh, there he is, Steve. How you doing, Steve? All right, so this is the stuff I got from the record show today. So let's go through. Most of the stuff is going to be for sale. Going to be good stuff. I'll show the Elvis thing last. I have some country in here. I'll show this one. Not yet. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. I feel it. Okay, never mind. It went away. I thought I was about to sneeze. All right. So I guess first I'll show these. I got these all from the same booth or same vendor. Let's see. 1, 2. Ugh. Trying to sort everything out, folks. Hold on a second. Cause I like that 80s, 90s country. And and I found some cool stuff. So first thing these are the first 4 I found. 3 of them are records from George Strait. And actually George Strait's albums are really not easy to find. I used to see them all the time, but I tell you what, man, I really don't see them anymore. So it's just crazy. So these are the ones I got. We have George Strait, Right or Wrong. I got George Strait, Greatest Hits Volume 2. This is from 87. And this is from 88. This is George Strait, If You Ain't Lovin', You Ain't Livin'. So, there you go. And then the next one I got, I love this guy's voice. This has good songs on it too. This is from Randy Travis. And this is the album. What's the name of this album again? Oh, Storms of Life. Good album. Randy Travis, great voice, great songwriter. This has songs like On the Other Hand on it. It has Digging Up Bones, 1982. Those are the big songs on here. But so good stuff. All right. So that's the first thing they bought. We throw them right there. Oops. All right, this next one, this is not easy to find in good shape. This is from, this is actually, she recorded this album at American Sound Studio around the same time that Elvis did. I think after Elvis did though. But this is Dusty Springfield in Dusty in Memphis. This is an essential album. If you have not heard this album, this is an album you got to listen to. And it actually has the original hype. Like somebody wrote pen on it. And in the circle parts of it, it says contains Son of a Preacher Man. So her version of Son of a Preacher Man. Yeah, and it still has the original shrink on it. It's somewhat coming off. But the big thing too is the vinyl. The vinyl is freaking beautiful. This album is not easy to find in good shape. But look at that. And the Atlantic label. Look at that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not easy to find. And it has the original inner sleeve, so that's really nice too. So yeah. So very happy to find this. I got this for a good price. Good price. She had I remember she had like a 2 LP set on Record Store Day a couple of years ago. 3 years or so ago. But alright. So that's that one. Ugh. Alright, this next one, people. This is an album. His albums, you do not find his albums in good shape. I got this for a steal. I got this for basically nothing. And it's not an original, but it's an early repress compared to all the times they repress this. It's a jazz guy. And that jazz guy is Miles Davis. And from what I gather from quick research, I'm going to do more research. This pressing is from 1967, and it's the mono pressing of his album. It's an essential jazz album. It is Miles Davis, Some of Kind of Blue. And it still has the shrink on it. Still has the shrink on it. It's coming up, it's split right here, the shrink. a little bit, but all in all, man, beautiful shape. You don't ever see this album ever. Ridiculous. And here's the vinyl. It just comes in a white sleeve. This album, man, is spotless. Uh, Beautiful. It just has dust on it. Just gotta clean the dust off, but nice. Look at that. Look at that. If anyone knows about their jazz people, this album, if you're trying to find one that's original or close to an original pressing, very hard to find. I got this for nothing. Like, it's ridiculous. I couldn't pass it up. Even if I don't keep it for myself, couldn't pass it up. But, good stuff. All right. Now I'm already at the last thing that I bought at the record show. But I have one. Actually, the last thing is an Elvis thing, so I'll keep it for last. It's sealed. It's probably not that big of a deal, but anyways. Now this is cool. So after I went to the record show, I went to a place called CD Warehouse. And they sell CDs, vinyl now. They've been selling vinyl for the past, I would say, about 6 or 7 years. But this is a cool. I don't know. I need to do more research. I don't know if this was available on their website when it came out. But this is one of my favorite female artists. This is Alicia Keys. But this is a special version of this album. There's a common white vinyl album version of this album. But this is the more rare version. I don't know if this was on a website or something. But it's like a splatter vinyl. It's called Rainbow Splattered Vinyl. Check this out, man. It's so cool looking. So cool looking. It's so awesome. I have this on white vinyl, but I just thought this was really cool. This is side C and D, but to give you an idea, look at that. How cool is that? Nice. And I looked at it. Now I have a nice bright light. This thing looks really good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Love it. Thank you for everybody who's liking this video to get it out there. I appreciate it. So, yeah, and it has like it has all the inserts. Hello, Speaker's Corner. How are you? And here, let me just go ahead and show you all the other LP. Oops. Is this it? Or is this the one I just showed? So I think I put it in the same sleeve. Or same pocket. Okay, no, this is A and B. Here's A and B. The big songs on here were the big single on this album was Underdog, which was a good song. I saw her in concert last September. Great artist. She's coming here to Atlanta again, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to go this time. It's like right before the 4th of July, and I'll have to take off of work, and I'd probably be a pain in the ass for me to get off of work, so not even gonna try. But yeah, very happy with this. And it came with these pictures, too. And it has like 2 other ones. It's like almost like bonus photos, I guess. So pretty awesome. Alright, so. And it's a gatefold. That's the gatefold. So, pretty awesome. Good stuff. Alright, last is certainly not least. Okay, that's there. This is from the record show. This is an Elvis release. I was talking to the guy. He had a lot of sealed albums. He said he got these sealed albums from a record store that went out of business in Daytona, Florida, a while back. He said he got these in the 80s. And I found an Elvis one. He said he had more, but he didn't bring them. I'm like, man, I wish you would have brought them. You never know what he could have had, too. So it would have been cool to see what he had. But anyways, so this is the Elvis sealed album I have. I'll probably eventually open it. Excuse me, maybe I'll save it for another video. But here it is. The Sun Sessions. Elvis The Sun Sessions. I think this came out in like 76, 75, 76. And from what I gather, looking at it sealed, it is an original pressing because it don't have no. There was some copies that had a number two on the bottom that was really small, and this one doesn't have it. So, and it's in good shape. They have uh, has a little tear right there in the shrink, but that's okay. Like that's where the price sticker was, and was at some point. Everything was half off in his booth. So this way he wanted $50 for this, but I ended up paying 25. Everything was half off in his stuff. He had other good stuff, man. He had a couple of sealed Michael Jackson albums. I think he had a sealed copy of Bad. I could have spent a lot of money, but you gotta pace yourself. You can't buy everything. I try to remind myself. But yeah, so that's what my gets from today. And I gotta say, man, when I was there, I also saw uh, there was a copy of Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. It still had the shrink on it, and it had a hype sticker on it, talking about the singles on the album. I never seen a hype sticker for that album. I wanted to buy it just for that, but he wanted $100 for it. I think he knew what he had, of course, but but yeah. And then I saw another Prince album, which I'll talk about in a second. I wish I could have got, but he wanted too much for it. Let me see what I missed. Did I miss anything? Wow. Okay, that's from earlier. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Oh, there's some kind of like scammer in here. Who the hell is that? So weird. People are freaking weird. Green's from the UK. What is my least favorite Elvis song? Mm, I don't know. I'm just thinking of one off the top of my head. I like the Promised Land album, but probably the song I like the least on there is Love Song of the Year. I have it on 180 gram. Oh, kind of blue. Okay. The only thing I know about jazz is from the Fast Show. Nice. A box of 50 sealed having fun on stage. What was my favorite Sun Label song? I don't know, man. I guess if I had to choose, I'd choose Good Rockin' Tonight. I like that song. Who was that? Alan. Alan Marks, how are you? But yeah, that's all my stuff. So, and of course, if you guys know, you guys probably know that I collect Prince. And I'm really only missing one Prince album. I found it today. It's from the 90s. It came out in 1992. Actually, let me grab the CD to show you it, give you a visual. Let me see. Where is it? Right here. Okay. To give you a visual what the album looks like. So, I saw the record version of this today. Prince and a New Power Generation. It's really called a Love Symbol album, and so I found this on vinyl. It has been repressed. It has not been pressed. Never was pressed in the U.S. Has not been repressed yet in the U.S. And it was really only released in Brazil, UK, and Europe. And I saw one from either the UK or no, it was from Europe. I saw one from Europe today of this album. And it goes, and he told me he had some Prince albums. He said, I have this one, this one, this one. I said, well, I'm really interested in, the Love Symbol album if you have it. He's like, yeah, I have it out in the truck. Let me go get it. I said, all right. And so he went out, brought it to me. I checked out the condition. It was in good condition. Ain't gonna lie. There was just small imperfections on the cover. Nothing crazy. It had the original sticker on it. It had the original inner sleeves that were beautiful. The vinyl was beautiful. Looked like those ones I showed you earlier. but he wanted $300 for it. Now, so I said to him, I said, "Look, I just got to this record show. I'm interested, but I'm gonna look around for a while and I'll come back." He said he'd give me a good price. So I walked around. I also looked it up to see how much it was going for because I haven't looked at it in a while. And it said it only goes for 125. So I'm just like, okay, but he wants $300 for it? $300? So I didn't even go back over there to haggle with him because that's more than half the price. Now I probably would have gave him 150 for it. Like, because I was gonna go down half of his price. And when you do that, you pretty much insult people. And so I didn't even try to go back to haggle with him. I think he may get it from somebody somewhere who's excited to see it and get it, but it's not gonna be from me. I have patience. That's the last Prince album that I need. So it was kind of pushing me a little bit, and I said, you know what, Johnny, walk away from it because I'll get it eventually. I'm not worried about getting the album. I will get it, but it's just not today. Today wasn't the day. He just wanted way too much for it. Granted, was it in beautiful condition? Yes, but that's just not what it goes for. It goes for 125, and I was gonna offer him 150, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna take it. You know, this guy I dealt with him before, and I actually bought a Prince album I needed from him in the past, uh, and he was really, really a tight person to haggle with. So I didn't even bother, because it would have probably been insulting to him. But it's okay. Um, it's out there. I'll get it. But it isn't easy to find, and I actually thought it would go for more. I actually thought it would go for $300, but it doesn't. But that's literally the last Prince album I need because I have everything from the '80s that was on vinyl. Um, I think I have pretty much everything from the '90s because I had the Come album. I got the Gold Experience album. Uh, yeah, that's really the only album I need. And he had it, but passed it up. I got Diamonds and Pearls. I got all those rare ones from the '90s. So, and of course the ones they released for the first time on vinyl in like the past few years I have. But it would have been cool to have, but not today. So, yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it. But I'll probably open this on another video. I'm gonna go find my other copy. It's right here on the shelf. I'm gonna compare them and see the difference because I know mine has a number on the back, on the bottom. I think I get number 2, but let me see. Where is it? Here it is. The Sun Sessions. Oh. Wait a minute. I have one in the shrink already. Oh, hell, don't tell me I bought doubles, man. No, okay, well, this one, like I said, it still has the number 2 on the bottom. This one doesn't. Maybe this is a tan label in here. If it is, man, that'd be great because I would love to have a tan copy. But yeah, I have this one still in the shrink. So. Oh, thank you for the shirt. Thank you. Thank you for complimenting my shirt. Yeah, Curtis, was it Curtis who said that? Yeah, Curtis, I may have the tan label in here. I'm going to save this this will probably be my next video, because now I'm anxious to open it. I may do it after I get off of here. But we'll see. We'll see. I thought I had one that wasn't in the shrink. Maybe I have it sitting somewhere. Or I could have traded it with somebody or something. I don't know. But, yeah. So, only time will tell. What are my thoughts on Thriller 40? I've been wanting to touch on Thriller 40. I need to go back and do that. I did not touch on it. Thriller 40 could have been long story short, it could have been better. Could have been better. Is Prince like Elvis in that he is more popular and selling more records after his death? I think that Prince has a bigger following since he died, but he always sold records pretty good. Of course, Purple Rain was his most commercially successful time, but he sells records, and his records go for money now. I remember before Prince died, I used to be able to find his stuff no problem. Ever since Prince passed away, man, I go to the vinyl section. Usually never see anything other than Purple Rain there. All the rare stuff is always gone. Did people in the past criticize you for Michael Jackson because of the rumors that are going on around? My aunt yelled at me one time for listening to Thriller. My family used to pick on me, but it's kind of past. Um, I don't know, man. You just like what you like. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks. If you like Michael Jackson, if you don't think he did what he did, you like him, cool. If you think that he did those things that he's rumored for, you don't have to like him. It's really up to the person. My opinion is that Michael's not. I don't think he is what they say he is. Basically, the rumors. It's all right, Elvin. It's all right. This is gonna be a short one, anyways. But yep. Yeah, but I really hope I got a tan in this. That'd be sweet. Innocent of proven guilty? Yeah, that's true too, Alan. Imagine if Elvis had what Prince has in the can. Yeah, I know. You said that against Speaker's Corner. We're gonna be seeing a lot of Prince releases, but at one time, Elvis had a lot in the can. It was mostly outtakes and stuff, but you could only drag out releasing music for so long, and with Elvis material, they really were at the bottom of the barrel. And now we're just at bootlegs, like unofficial shows being released, which is fine. Some of them are better than the others. Some bootlegs, but I'm not big into Elvis bootleg concerts because for the most part, especially in the '70s, for the most part, all the shows are the same. Every once in a while you'll find a show of Elvis's that is different, but you know. Can everyone do me a favor? Just like this video as much as you can. Whoever hasn't done it, please do. I'd really appreciate it. There's 20 people in here. I'm happy. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not only that, I want to get off a good time because my girlfriend gets off at 6, and I probably want to get some stuff done before she gets home. Because when she's home, I can't get nothing done. Don't tell her I told you that. Oh, lordy, lordy. Lordy, Miss Claudia. Yeah, wow. I almost thought I had another one. I guess I'm crazy. But. So, I can show you what the FTD collection looks like. The FTDs since this one, I've been ordering FTDs, or I've been trying to find them for a good price. So yeah, I have this one, of course. The one with no number. Crazy. I got this one. I love this cover, man. Beautiful cover. And he looks good looking guy in this picture, looking sharp with that jet black hair. Nice. I also picked up Keith Galahad. Got this on my Memphis trip. I showed this about a month or so ago. And this is my latest one I found. It is Roustabout. So, got the Roustabout one. What's up, Mal? There you are. Have I got my MoFi copies from Elvis in Memphis yet? Yes, sir, Mal. I got one of them. I'm waiting. The other two are at my mother's house. She lives her house is 70 miles away. So it's going to be a second till I get them. And she actually lived in Florida now. So, but she's going to be here in the next couple of days. But she has a doctor's appointment or something. So I'm going to see if she can bring him to me. If she can't, I'll just get him another day. I don't want her to, go out of her way, But yeah, so right now I have 5 Elvis FTDs. Will I get more? Stay tuned to find out in the future episodes. Yeah, Mal, here you go. To answer your question, there's one of mine. So, yep, good stuff. And there's the original um, from Elvis and Memphis MoFi. And I also have the MoFi CD of That's the Way It Is. That would be cool if they released it on a super vinyl from MoFi. If they released it on a super vinyl, like Blue Hawaii, that'd be sweet. I have the CD to this. I just gotta get the From Elvis and Memphis Super Audio CD because I haven't gotten that yet. This was like last minute. Yeah, you know what? So I bought this when it came out, but never opened it because what I hate about this, what I hate about this is the numbers on the hype sticker. You know, and I got a low number. I got 200 out of 2,500. Pretty low number. I just wish it was like stamped on here. Mark, sir, how are you? You doing okay today? My man. Um, so yeah, I have this. Just never opened it. I just wish they printed this on the cover, like stamped it on the cover or something, man. So I just have not opened it. Everybody saying hi to Mark now. Mark's a good guy. I like that guy. I enjoy our past two lives we had. I enjoy having conversations with him. He's a good guy. But yeah, so sweet. So that's that. I mean, I got a lot of sealed stuff I just haven't opened. Like I got these Speaker Corner releases. Haven't opened them yet. Ugh. These are actually the rest of my music on vinyls. Right here. I have. What did that say? Yeah, Mark, just let me know whenever you want to do another live, man. We'll plan it. We will plan it. I know I'm off May 11th, but I'm actually going on a trip. That's on a Thursday, but I won't be able to do that day. But yeah, just let me know, man. We'll plan it. But yeah, so just let me know. All right, these are my music on vinyls. I got this one. This was a colored one. It was like one of 2,000. So I got that. I got this one with the blue vinyl. It came out a year or so ago. Yeah. This is hard to find now. That's the way it is. Glad I got this when I did. I only got this a few years ago, but now I don't think it's available anymore. Also have this. The On Stage album. And the Aloha from Hawaii music on vinyl. So I have these are the ones I have. These don't, these two and That's the Way It Is are to find. But ugh. So hey Mark, did you get your MoFi from Elvis in Memphis yet? Or did you order it? I can't remember if you ordered it or not. Yeah, this is the yellow vinyl. This came out for the 50th anniversary of this album. They released it on Music on Vinyl. I got this for a good price. I got it for retail. I didn't pay any more for it. But I bought it when it came out. It just came out in 2019, so. It sounded good. It sounded really good. I remember there was like a black spot in the vinyl. Yeah, I can see it right there. But good stuff. Oh, you have it? Oh, Mark, I thought you ordered it. Dang, dude. I thought you ordered it for some reason. you got all that audiophile stuff too. So yeah, those are my music on vinyls. But yeah, I recently been trying to cut back on buying. Because honestly, this is the most I've been buying in the past few months. I usually seriously never buy anything. But I gotta cut back again, man. Because first of all, I've been going to the dentist a lot. I got some work done Friday. Oh my god, dude, pain. The pain was horrible. I feel fine now, but I gotta go back and finish it up, and that costs a lot of money. Even with insurance, it still costs a lot of money. It's ridiculous, man. But I have a lot of stuff. Well, this is just costing me a lot of money. I really shouldn't be buying anything right now. But like I said, when I went to the record show today, there was stuff I couldn't pass up. There's stuff I can keep for myself, like this. And there's stuff I can make money on, so that's what I do. Ain't no secret that I sell stuff online, man. Yeah, we're all trying to cut back. You're right, Steve. Yeah, Steve, I saw that. I saw Ed's video. The thing you gave him, that was nice of you. Today, when I was at the record show, I saw an HMV 45 single, and it was of Heartbreak Hotel, and I was the one, but it wasn't in good shape. I mean, the label was decent looking, but the vinyl itself was kind of beat to hell. Uh, but it was still cool to see. I don't have no HMVs. I should have. I almost bought it, but for the price of the condition, I'm like, I didn't want to buy it. So, yeah. I wonder how much it goes for though. Because I'm not gonna lie, man. While I'm out there in record shows, I'll be looking at shit. Sometimes people are trying to screw you over. So, but yeah, I think honestly, my find for today, and it wasn't this. It wasn't the Elvis release actually. Believe it or not, it was probably that Miles Davis that I found. Uh, I mean, it's ridiculous how good a shape it's in. Let's see if I can pull it out again. I mean, you just don't see it in this shape. It's beautiful. This is a 67 pressing, I think, from my quick research. I'm going to do more research on it. But it's still in the shrink, man. Look at that. It's just, these jazz records, if anyone knows about jazz, No Speakers Corner, it's not the 6i, it's the 360 sound. Um, the 360 sound label. See? Oh, it's upside down. It's just dusty. I gotta just wipe it off, but you just don't find it in this shape, and it looks like it's never been played, ever. It's very nice. Yeah, the 2i. There you go. The 2i 360. Um, and this is right before mono went out the door too. This is a 67 pressing, so that probably makes it even more rare, I would think. Um, Especially by this time, people were just buying, for the most part, uh, stereo albums. So, but yeah, this also features, you know, Bill Evans, John Coltrane on it. Good stuff. But yeah, this was cool to find because you don't ever see this in good shape. Um, Again, the shrink's coming off of this one worse, but it's still a beautiful record. I mean, if you take the vinyl off, it probably looks brand new. And looks like somebody originally got it from a thrift store, whoever found it. But yeah. But yeah, this album was recorded in American Sound right after Elvis did his recording session. She did hers. A lot of people did a lot of stuff that year there, like Neil Diamond and everybody. Wait, somebody just said something about Frank Sinatra. Collect any Frank? Marcus, I used to collect Frank Sinatra. I still have one Frank Sinatra thing. I could show you it. I think it's right here. Um, yeah, it's right there. It's really cool. This is the only thing I have left in my collection. I'm gonna part with it one day, but I don't know when. Because I really don't. I really can't play it. It's a '78 set. Um, you probably are familiar with this, Marcus, or whoever. Someone else that said they collect Frank Sinatra. Oh, Marcus, you said you collect them. But I have this. It's in very good shape. I had this for years, man. This is very nice. If you look at it, you can see the condition. If I do let you know, okay, Marcus. Marcus, it's just that I'd be afraid to ship this. That's the only thing, because 78s are so delicate. Um, I would pack it the best I could. Trust me. Uh, but I had this for years. I got this for a steal, years. I mean, years ago, on I think eBay. Yeah, but this is from 1940, 40 something, like 42 ish maybe. But yeah, in here, on the inside, you can see there used to be a faded away. There's someone's name. Maybe you can see it. You can barely see it though. But then the 78s are in beautiful shape. I can try to show you them. Like they're not. These look like these never been played. I mean, they're beautiful. Look at that. Lee, Sinatra set the bar. Elvis raised it. Yeah, that could be agreeable. I mean, before Elvis, I think the next big star was Frank Sinatra. I mean, the girls went crazy over him when he sung. There's a really good um, documentary on him. It was called All or Nothing at All. I think it's on Netflix. There was a two-part thing, and it was a great documentary. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Um, Marcus, if you don't mind me asking, where are you located? If where are you located? If you don't mind me asking. And I guess before Frank Sinatra, the big star in America was probably, I would say, I guess Bing Crosby. You know, look at that. Yeah, they all look like that, man. A ghost of a chance. These foolish things. You go to my head. I don't know why. What's this last one? This last one is. No, there's two more in here. Why shouldn't I? And try a little tenderness. That's cool. That's a good song. Someone to watch over me. That's a standard. And paradise. But yeah, this is really hard to find in good shape. I used to have another 78 set that was really cool. It was of a Yankee Doodle Dandy with James Cadney, like the cast of. It was a set like this. It was awesome. I'm sure that, and it was in beautiful shape like this. I used to have it, but I got rid of it because I couldn't really play it because, you know, it's cool to look at the old advertisements too, back here. Like you got one, the catalog back here for Benny Goodman. You see releases for Louis Armstrong. Um, this is when records were getting bigger. But yeah, this is really Frank Sinatra. I want to say it's his first release, one of his first releases. I gotta look up how old this is, but yeah, beautiful spine. So yeah, so this is really the only Frank Sinatra I have. Wish I could have made a better class movie like Sinatra did. Wish Elvis, yeah, man. I gotta say, Frank Sinatra, yeah, he really did have really good movies. But Frank Sinatra, he probably was no pushover like Elvis. I think Elvis was a pushover. But yeah, Frank did make like he was in From Here to Eternity, great movie. He did all those great movies when he first started out in his career. I still have a lot of his movies on DVD, Frank Sinatra, because I went through a Frank Sinatra phase. I take it most turntables don't have 78 speed. Um, Mine has a 78 speed, but the thing about me with 78s, this is the thing. The material they made of, they're so thick. I feel like if I put it on my record player, that it'll eat up my needle. I mean, it's just a mental thing. I could be wrong. But I feel like to play these, you have to have that old style record player, like with the, I'm talking with the big ass needle, the the phonograph basically, the early phonographs from the 30s and the 40s. They had huge needles on them. That's what I feel like. Yeah, From Here to Eternity did relaunch his career, and he won a, did he win an Oscar for that? I think an Oscar or some kind of movie award for it or Academy Award, something. He won something for that, though. But yeah. They do make new needles for 78s. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you can get anything today. But I think I did play these maybe once years ago. I remember they sound amazing. I bet they are pricey. So, wow, we're at an hour. Damn. Okay, you live in Nebraska, central Nebraska. You said, Marcus. Okay. Hmm. I was about to say I wish I could meet up with you to give you this or sell it to you, whatever. Um, if you were interested, but I would just be too afraid to ship this. I would hate for somebody to spend the money uh, and it break in the mail because he's just so fragile. And the way they are at the post office, shit. I feel like this thing would be in a million pieces. But I have more 78s. I have one Elvis 78, so I have them all shook up. That's the only one I have. His 78s are hard to find. Um, it's just crazy how delicate they are. It just really blows me away. Because I know many people who bought 78s. If they buy them offline, people ship them to them. They usually come in broke all in a million pieces in the mail, which really sucks. What I say? America had Frank and the UK had George Formby? Frumby? Never heard of him. Gotta look him up. I have a Love Me Tender 78. Yeah, let me see if I can find my Elvis 78. I remember I paid like $50 for it. And, like, I don't even think it's that great a shape. I know it's right here. No, that. Okay. Yeah, these are I have other ones like this is I love Sarah Vaughan. She is a great um vocal jazz singer, kind of like Frank Sinatra, female. She's great. This is Things I Offer You. These Things I Offer You. What's on the other side? These are promo ones too. And Deep Purple. Hmm. Off the top of my head, I'm not familiar with these songs. What else we have? What else we have? Oh, I'm gonna show this in a minute. Yeah, here's another Sarah Vaughan one. Sinner or Saint with Mighty Lonesome Feeling. Um, oh, here's a record store day version of Elvis My Happiness. Got that. That's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And here's my Elvis 78 I have. Here's All Shook Up. I guess it's not in bad shape, considering its age. It's just that I wish the label was a little bit better. But yeah, here's the all shook up side. So yeah, one Elvis 78. I remember I ran into Jailhouse Rock before, but it was not in good shape at all. But I got this at a record show in Alabama. Actually, I remember. Now this is cool. This is the 78 to the original version on RCA Victor of That's All Right. But this is the Arthur Big Boy Crudup version. So I do have the original 78 of that. I got this for a steal, man. The only thing that stinks about this is there is a little chip on the edge. Right there. But at least it's not on a playing surface. You would just have to put it, you know, on the outside or on the inside more if you wanted to play That's All Right. And the other side is Crudup's After Hours. So, yeah. So this is the original version of That's All Right from Arthur Crudup, Big Boy Crudup. When I found this, I think I got this for like $10. I mean, I got this years ago at a record show. I think the same one I went to today, actually, to be honest. But, yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now I gotta put all this stuff away that I showed you guys. Oh my gosh. Can we expect your singing in the car video? You know, Ken, I was thinking about that the other day, actually. I was thinking about, what am I going to do? I'm going to do it soon. I'm going to do it when you all least expect it, my singing in a car video. And I already know what Elvis song I'm going to sing, so be on the lookout for that. Oh, and this was in my 78s, actually. So, this was a import from, I think it's from Germany or something. Oh, England. From England. And this is a rare thing from Prince. This is a picture disc of Paisley Park and She's Always in My Hair. A lot of them have that staining on the other side. The Elvis, this is sort of a sampler. Yeah, this is stuff that appeared in that box set, the gold box set. Yeah, from 85. So, I want to say, was this a promo only? Maybe. I also have this box set too, the golden box set. What label is that? Sun Sessions? Marcus, it's actually sealed, the one I bought today, so I don't know. My other one is a black label. I think there's a good chance that one I got sealed is the tan label. If it is, that's great. That's funny. Wait, oldies music reviews. He said, I have an original. I have a 45 of Jailhouse Rock, but don't know if it's an original pressing. Well, I'll show you my pressing of Jailhouse Rock. Maybe I can help you out. Let me dig it out. It's right here, actually. Alright. Here's my original copy of Jailhouse Rock. Here's my sleeve. This is a beautiful sleeve. I'll be honest with you, man. I almost question the authenticity of it because it's almost too good. um, I got very lucky with this one, but yeah, I mean, it smells old, but I mean, it has like that spotting on it and stuff. So I guess it's original, but it's just so nice. Made me question it a little bit after I bought it, but I guess it's real. Here's a 45 to it. Here's my 45. So, if yours looks like this, what the hell? I never noticed that on the label. Okay. But here's an original copy of Jailhouse Rock. Mine has some kind of line thing going on the label. I don't know what that is. This, it's okay shape. Has some imperfections, but could be worse. This is a 2S, 1S, 2S. Okay. Treat Me Nice is a 1S side, and Jailhouse Rock is the 2S side. Oh, boom. Have I ever been overseas, Ken? No, I need to go overseas. I would love to. I need to do some more traveling outside the U.S. First off, I gotta get my passport. Second, it costs a lot of money to travel now. I feel like flights tripled or something now, man. It's ridiculous. But I would love to go overseas. And not only that, I'm not gonna lie, I have a fear of planes. I need to get over that if I want to travel and see other places. Which I will. I will. I'll force myself on there. I will. But all right. Anyone heard of the Rags to Riches 2 disc box? One disc is a DVD containing some outtakes from That's the Way It Is. The other CD contains mono takes of Nashville sessions. I haven't. Maybe someone else can help you. Um, all these music reviews, Curtis is trying to help you. Maybe he can help you with it. I think I also have a red label standard of Jazz Rock. But yep. My wife and I are booking our first trip to Graceland. Cool. This week. Not a plane guy either. So Speaker's Corner, you are in. So you're in So I assume you're overseas. Speaker's Corner. Are you? Remind me. I'm sure you told me before, but just remind me. But I mean, you're going to Graceland. That's great. Enjoy it. While you're there, if you plan on buying souvenirs, take advantage of buying FTDs. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay, that's not too far of a flight, so that's good. Um, I would tell you to. This is what I suggest. You should take advantage of buying FTDs if you're there. If you collect those CDs, LPs, whatever. Maybe you should mail them back to your house. I know they have a customs thing. Um, you probably have to fill out a customs form because I don't know how gentle they would be with your luggage and your stuff unless you carry it on the plane. Um, those stuff you bought. So, yeah. But I would love to go to Canada. Actually, I'd love to go there. Like to visit there one day. That'd be cool. I feel like that'd be an interesting trip. So. All right, everybody. 5-minute warning, and I'm getting off here. Thank you all for carrying on the FTDs. Yeah, you should. Yes, this is a 5-minute warning, people. So whatever you want to ask me or want to say, fire away. I'm all ears, baby. And nose. But yeah. Man, I'm tired though, man. I've been up all day. Today was my day off. I could have slept in, but I had to go to a record show. Could not miss it. And I'm glad I went because I got some good stuff. Really good stuff. And saw some cool stuff. Thank you, Ken. Yes, if you guys can hit the like button on the way out if you haven't, that'd be great. So. I feel like I need to take a shower. I feel like I have allergies on me. Like my nose. My nose is bothering me. It usually never does. But every once in a while it'll dry up and it'll bother me, but how many records did I end up buying, Mark? I bought. Did you see my records, Mark? I can show them real quick, just quick, if you want me to. If you haven't, if you missed it, just say you missed it, and I can show you real quick. But this time, Mark, I didn't get a lot of Elvis. I only got one Elvis thing. But I'm going to save it for a seal to reveal. But I'll show you it. Okay, you didn't see him? Okay. So I bought this today. This is a special splatter vinyl of Alicia Keys. It's actually hard to find. Really cool looking. Nice stuff. And for the record, most of the stuff I'm not going to keep. I'm probably going to sell. I also got this today. Dusty in Memphis. Not easy to find in this good a shape. Good stuff. Original pressing, Stone Shrink. This is probably the find of the day, Mark. Right here. Miles Davis. This is a 67 pressing, but cannot find this anywhere in this condition. It's not an original pressing, but still goes for a lot of money. I haven't seen one this good listed for sale. So yeah, good stuff. Beautiful vinyl. I also bought some good country stuff. I got some George Strait going on. Yeah, it really is fabulous, Mark. Got some George Strait going on. Greatest Hits Volume 2. The other one was called Right and Wrong. Right or Wrong. And this one, If You Ain't Loving, You Ain't Living. And this is a great country album. I suggest it. They had this on MoFi, actually. In the recent year or so, they released this on MoFi. Great country album. Good stuff. Great voice. And last but certainly not least, Mark, I also got a nice sealed copy of this Sun Sessions. I think there's a huge possibility, judging by the cover, that it could be a tan. I have a black version already. Black label version. This one has a number 2 in the corner of the cover. This one does not. So I'm hoping that this is a tan. But I'm going to save this for probably a video in the near future. So we'll see. We will see. And I'll probably show some other releases in the video if I have related to the Sun releases. Because I have the Elvis at Sun on vinyl. Boy from Tupelo on vinyl. Stuff like that. So yeah. That's my stuff for today. And oh yeah, Mark, I almost got a Prince album that I didn't have, but he was asking way too much. He was asking more than what it was worth. It's literally the last Prince album I needed, and it was in beautiful shape. But he wanted more than the retail value. So I just passed on it. I'm like, I wasn't even gonna offer because we would have been too far apart in price. Too far apart. I mean, I could have gave it a shot, but I don't think. When is your next live chat with Mark? I don't know. So, me and Mark will talk about it. I like chatting with Mark. We'll talk about it probably soon, in the near future. But yeah. I always look forward to talking to Mark. Good guy. Good guy. Man, there's a few people. There's people on here, man. I would love to meet in person. You know, I would love to meet Ed. Uh, I would love to meet Ed. I would love to meet Mark. It would just be cool to meet some of these people who have been on here a long time. Curtis, Mal. You know, Mal's been on my channel, God, since almost probably the beginning of my channel. Um, I would love to. I think one day I am going to meet Ed because he lives in Long Island, New York, which is no secret. And actually, that's where I'm originally from, Long Island, New York. And I think he lives. I think we calculated it, and I think he lives about 45 minutes away from where my family lives on Sunrise Highway. So if I ever visit New York, I will definitely make time, and hopefully we can meet each other. Sylvia wants to know what Prince record it was. It was the Love Symbol album. Love Symbol album. But yeah, I would love to meet these guys. Or hell, if they ever go to Graceland, I'd meet them there. You know, because I don't live that far from Graceland. Graceland's only about 6.5 hour drive for me, and I could drive there and be there in no time. I would have to fly to. If I go to New York, I have to fly. I drove to New York a few times. Brutal drive from here. It's like God. I want to say it's at least a 16-hour drive. It's ridiculous. But yeah. But I wish I could, Mal. I would love to come to the UK. But I gotta grow some balls and you know, get on a plane, which I'm gonna do that. I have to, but I also gotta get a passport, you know. Because I do want to see other countries. I want to step out of here. Yeah, Sylvia, it is a good one. He was just acting way too much. He was acting $300 for it, and it goes for about 125. I looked at other places where it's for sale, and I seen it go for 125. I was gonna give him 150, but you know, it's okay. I'll get that album. I mean, I'm not worried about it. That's the thing, man. I learned how to let stuff go. I what's the word I'm looking for? I'll know when it's a good time to get it. Do I have the black? Do you have the black album on vinyl? I do not. That hasn't been officially been released yet. I do have the CD. I mean, I know you can get the black album on vinyl and various bootlegs. If you have an original black album, which there's not many out there, you got a shit ton of money in the bank because um, I remember a few years ago, actually not too long after Prince died, original pressings on vinyl of the Black Album surfaced. I think the story was that the guy, he had a daughter who was in college. She bought a record player, and he was going to send her records to for her to play. And apparently this guy used to work for Warner Brothers, so he used to get I guess free albums or whatever all the time. And he had three unopened copies of Prince's Black Album. That's unreal. They go for like 20 grand a pop. I have the one from '93. Which one from '93? You talking about the hits or the Come album? What are you talking about? Hey, what did Curtis say? I can mail myself to the UK. Well, Curtis, I would mail myself to the UK, but I'm a little bit claustrophobic, so can't do that. Can't do that. I'll be in a bag like, you know, hyperventilating and crap. You know. But I went to the gym yesterday. I feel like going again. You have the Black Album? If you have the Black Album, oh, there is a. I'm sorry, Sylvia. There is a '90s version. It's like a promo only in the U.S. I don't have that. I said I have everything, but I don't. That's one thing I don't have. So okay, so I don't have that, and I don't have the Love Symbol album, but I have the Come album. I got Gold Experience original pressing, which I'm looking forward to the reissue of the Gold Experience with the actual album cover, like the retail cover. Johnny, do you know the release date for Blue Hawaii? Set ordered from the UK. Music on Vinyl needs to put that out on vinyl. If they got the rights to it. If you're talking about a Prince release, Curtis. Wait, what'd you say? Blue Hawaii? I don't know, man. Blue Hawaii, I feel like it was supposed to come out already. Because I did order the making of Blue Hawaii FTD. Haven't got any nothing about its shipping or I mean like I'll check my mail now even. I'll check my email now, but I don't think that there's no word on it. And I also ordered the MSG. I ordered that from Shop Graceland, but I'm not looking forward for the money coming out of my bank account for that making of Blue Hawaii, man. Not looking forward to it. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. As of right now, there's no word on that Blue Hawaii. Yeah. Tell you what, man, it's beautiful outside. I gotta get outside. It's beautiful out. Nice little breeze, not too hot out. Elvis, Elvin, they had it said 4/28, but no one seems to know. Yeah, but today's actually my oldest sister's birthday. Um, my oldest sister, her name is Susie. Today's her birthday. I think she's 38 this year. Um, I was supposed to meet them to go out and eat, but no one told me. They told me the last minute. I would love to have went. They went to a pizza place, which is amazing, but it's just so far, and I'm home, and I wouldn't make it in time for everybody. Okay, I want to know where people heard. Oh yes, right, Mark. Yeah, you're. I saw it on Facebook. It's your daughter's birthday. That's cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, April 30th. So yeah, she's my sister's 38, but she was born in 85. Yeah, that seems about right. 38, something like that. Yeah, because I'm the youngest. I have three older sisters. My oldest sister is Susie. She's 38. I have two sisters who are twins. I heard from a reliable source Elvis Shop gets it this week. I hope so. Um, but yeah, my two sisters are twins. They're 30. They just turned 37, and I'm the baby. I'm the youngest, only boy, and I'm gonna be 35 in August. So I'm an old man. Anyone ordered theirs from Elvis for sale? But yeah, okay. I want to know where people heard that there's gonna be just a regular session box of the Blue Hawaii. I would like to know somebody's your source because I've been hearing that, and I would have waited, but I don't want to. I didn't want to risk it because how true is that rumor? I want to know where people's source is from that. And I probably would have waited. I could have done without a book. I would have been okay with it. But Mal has said it. Yeah, but I want to know where the source came from. Because I heard it on another channel too. I'm just like, but who said it? You know? But I have these. Let me show you. Whoa. I also own this. This really went out of print. When it came out, I think this went out of print on pre-order. To be honest, I was able to get a copy of this. This is this is a very heavy book. You can work out with this. And here's the other nice book, The Making of Josh Rock. Got this book. Beautiful book. Maybe I'll do an unboxing of this and I'll flip through the book one day. One day. Yep, I paid $2.75 for this. Really cool though. Good stuff. I'll put those back in a minute. So I'm about to. I know I said this already. I'm going to sign off, but I really do enjoy you guys. There is a bootleg of all the Blue Hawaii sessions. Okay. Yes, the source was on Elvis Day by Day site. All right, people. I'm going to sign off now for real. Before I sign off, I just want to say thank you all for tuning into my live. Thank you for contributing to my live. There's a lot of people that were in here. And I do appreciate you guys stopping by and hitting the like button and talking to me. Let me show you what I got on my today and my trip to a record show. It was great. No, Elvin, thank you. So you know what? Sign off here. Thank you guys for coming by. And I will see you all in the next video, hopefully sooner than later. So I'll see you all later. Have a good day. Have a good Sunday. And goodbye.